we have been hearing news about Ukraine allegedly downing a Russian hypersonic Kinzhal missile. And if you look at the news, do a Google News search, Ukraine hypersonic missile, Ukraine downs Russian hypersonic missile with U.S. Patriot system. Al Jazeera, CNBC, CNN, The Washington Post, The Business Insider, NPR, The Washington Post, DW, all of them are reporting this. Every single one of them are reporting this, and yet this is another case where the Ukrainian Air Force itself has admitted that this never happened. This did not happen. So I want to take a look at this article first from the New Voice of Ukraine. This is very clearly a pro-Ukrainian media platform, and it says, Ukrainian Air Force denies reports Kinzhal hypersonic ballistic missile downed over Kiev. And this is an article that must have been very reluctantly written, and yet they wrote it anyway. And the Western media is going to continue claiming that this is a Kinzhal missile. It says reports that a Russian Kinzhal hypersonic air-launched ballistic missile strike was downed over Kiev during the night of May 4th are false. The spokesperson for the Air Force Command said on May 5th, there was a possibility of the use of ballistic missiles, but none were detected, they said in a comment to Ukrainian broadcaster Suspilny on May 5th. He also noted that some military officials have already received reprimands for spreading false information that the collective Western media is more than happy to spread. And I wondered, is there any, even just one report in the Western media that is going to mention that the spokesperson for the Ukrainian Air Force has denied this? And it turns out, yes, there is. This is from Newsweek. And look at the headline here. Did Ukraine down Russia's unbeatable hypersonic Kinzhal missile? Question mark. Is this really a question? Because if you go down in the article, this is what it actually says. Ukrainian Air Force spokesman Yuri Ignat said in a statement, I have already refuted 1,000 times. You should have seen it yesterday. There was a possibility of using ballistic missiles, but no ballistic missiles were recorded. A Ukrainian Telegram channel reporting on Ignat's statement clarified that the Air Command does not confirm the media reports about the downing of the Kinzhal missile over Kiev. The channel added that the news media outlets that had suggested that have been reproached as Russia is using their information in the war against Ukraine. So why is there a question in Newsweek's headline when there is such a definitive and conclusive denial from the Ukrainian Air Force? Why? Because the Western media does not want to admit that it was misinforming its readers. They want that propaganda, which is politically expedient, to continue filtering out into the public even after it's been denied. So people need to keep this in mind when reading the Western media, if they don't know already, that this is how the Western media operates. It's about advancing a geopolitical agenda, not informing people of the facts, even facts that have been laid out by Ukraine itself. They're still not going to report it in an honest manner because it's politically inconvenient.